Hey guys, a quick last minute video before the season starts. I have updated my Alchemist Poison Dancer. You can find this build now on my Mobilitics page. So yeah, this is like the updated variant of my most popular build, which was the Alchemist Dancer in the last seasons. So I start every season with this kind of build and also in season 10. And now we have this Alchemist Poison combination where we start as usual with the Alchemist Dancer. So we play with Icy Alchemist Aspect and everything dies of this cold explosions. But later we will switch to the Poison variant, which will be looking like this. We have Poison Trap, we have Poison Imbuement instead of Shadow Imbuement. We also play with with Death Trap now. This is one idea I had recently and I want to try it out. So basically this is, the Poison Imbuement variant of Dance of Knives. Will be very powerful this season. For everyone who missed my last video, which was yesterday, I talked about the tier list for Rogue, and this is like the #1 starter build that I can recommend for all the Rogue enjoyers out there. And yeah, so this is what the build looks like. We can also take a look at some gameplay. So the build will start off like every other season. We start with this Alchemist Dancer variant. Everything just dies, like I mentioned, in this huge AoE explosions, a mix of Shadow Imbuement explosions and this cold explosions from Icy Alchemist Aspect. And this should carry us into the mid-game, where we can very easily farm this mid-game pits. So here you can see pit tier 55, for example. And at some point, once we have all of the unique items and core items that we need, we can switch to the Poison variant. Here again, I have some gameplay from Averylin, which is also very good theory crafter for Rogue. You can check him out on his channel as well. And this Poison variant looks very promising in Season 10 especially. We have many buffs and synergies that work very well with this. Also the new Chaos perks, the new Chaos armor, everything is just synergizing very well together. So yeah, it's worth to switch to this Poison variant at some point once you have acquired all of the core uniques and core aspects, which by the way you can also find in my guide. So here I have listed them under this key items and requirements section. So it's a very easy, simple guide, nothing too crazy here. Just check out the planner, check out the textures here, and you should be good to go. So this is how the build looks like. And especially for Infernal Hordes, which is for me at least kind of the main content in this endgame, because it got reworked, and also all of this chaos powers, the chaos armor will mainly drop from Infernal Hordes. I think this build is very good for this kind of content, as you can see. And yes, some things about the planner. So just keep in mind that here we have 4 different variants. You can just use my planner for leveling. I can also recommend you to go to the skill tree and then activate the leveling path. Then you can see exactly the order of what skills you should level in the early game in order to become quite quickly to level 60, to get quite quickly to level 60. And yeah, so you can just start out with this leveling variant. Then once you are in the mid-game, you should check out the mid-game variant. Here you don't need Chaos Armor at all, you just need to acquire some of this core uniques, which are mainly Scoundrel's Leathers and Fists of Fate. And once you have these 2 uniques, together with some key aspects that you can find here in the guide as well, you are ready to play and transition from the leveling build into the mid-game build. And then you will scale your damage of Poison Trap and not from Dance of Knives anymore. And then your goal is to find the Chaos Armor, and once you have found your most important pieces of Chaos Armor, which are again Scoundrel's Leathers, Fist of Fate, then you can switch to this Chaos variant and also farm some other items like Call of the Nameless as Chaos Armor, for example. And the last step is, as usual, the Mythic Endgame variant, where we also play with 3 Mythic uniques. And yeah, this will take some time, obviously. You need to farm a lot of bosses and be lucky to get this Mythic uniques at some point. So yeah, this is the progression curve for this build. Also keep in mind that each of these variants have slightly different skill trees. So for example, we don't have any enhanced poison trap or subverting poison traps in this chaos end game, but in the mid game we have, because we are lacking some unique items. So just keep in mind that you should also check out the skill tree for each of these different variations. Okay guys, I think that's it. I don't want to make this video longer than it should be. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the season. I wish you a lot of fun in Season 10 with Rogue, and yeah, I see you there. So thanks for watching and bye bye.